Hello, everybody. As you can see, I'm having technical difficulties. Thank you, Ice for letting me know I'm muted. Welcome back to the Small Poker YouTube channel. Another episode of Sundazed Confused, number 129, if I got it correct. And as always, with me here today is Crispy Wannabe.
I'm going to take the blame for the mute thing and all the technical difficulties. And I'm going to share the blame with XYZ because he made the brownies. And yeah, I ate them. Oops. I'm really high right now, folks. Sorry.
She's been high since yesterday afternoon on those brownies.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
There's Jace.
What's happening, guys?
Oh, it's one of them days, man. I'm having trouble trying to get hooked up. I was going to hook my camera up, and for some reason it don't want to work. I don't know if what the hell happened? I don't know if I think my camera's broke, but I was going to put it on. My lights are off right now, but I was going to put it on Art Man's picture, and it just don't want to work. I couldn't get it to come through, so at the last minute, I just got frustrated and called it and said, we'll get it hooked up next time.
Hello, Art Man. Hello, Ice and I feel like I'm no help to Smart because I ate the brownies. I'm really mellow and just enjoying that, and I kind of left him to handle it all on his own. I apologize, Smart.
It's all good.
Good morning.
Brownies will do that to you.
Sometimes you just got to check out for a day, you know?
Oh, I'm feeling no pain. Good medicine. And I got to say, XYZ is a culinary artist, too, when it comes to,
Jace had some of those.
you know, I really enjoyed his brownies.
Yeah, they were good. They tasted good, too.
They taste great. So, yeah, our buddies really know what they're doing when it comes to cooking and the cannabis and hiding that flavor. Seed Person's very talented at it, too. I'm horrible at it. I think something I'm doing wrong, getting that chlorophyll taste in our brownies.
Yeah, I made that first stick of butter I had, and you can definitely taste it. I get you high, though, so that's all I wanted. But, yeah, you can definitely taste it.
It's that Strauss Hardy method.
It's a whole different experience when you can actually enjoy the flavor of the food that you're eating, knowing it's going to get you high, rather than choking it down because you just want to get high and you can't stand the flavor, and you're like,
try not to breathe through your nose.
Can't breathe through your nose. Drink it with root beer or something else, like cherry flavor pop, something to hide that flavor. It's a different experience when you can like really enjoy that.
Also got some seeds over the last couple of days from our buddy Seed Person. They were those goth girls. Came in the mail, some stickers and that.
I'm so excited. I'm happy to be adding Seed Person to our wall of fame, and I'll be making a video of that and putting that on the internet too.
Nice.
But I'm excited about the goth girl because I'll put Seed Person's link in chat if you haven't seen what he's done with that plant. Check it out. She's frosty, fat. I can't wait. I'm excited. And
Well, maybe the next one for y'all to grow. If these don't pan out for y'all, I know you were having some troubles with them.
Yeah.
But our seeds are still not looking good, man. We gave them a foliar spray and they looked worse.
Yeah. Isn't that the crazy thing, you know? But we're going to try. We calibrated our pH pen, so we're going to try maybe dropping our.
I recalibrated my pH pen this morning. Everything's telling me it's a pH issue, but this damn brand new pen, which has been calibrated once a week, is telling me everything's perfect. I really don't have nothing to check it against it.
I know.
Other than what the plant looks like, man. It just fucking tells me pH.
We stored it correctly too, per the instructions of the manufacturer, and when we have taken a little break. So, and we calibrated it right before and right after. Like our results in the calibration process are all normal. You know, we're sitting here calibrating it together. Everything seems to be going swimmingly. So it's a real conundrum to try to work through that.
Yeah, because after you calibrate it, you should be able to check it against the control solution that you have, and it should read out, 4 or 7.
Yes, and that's exactly what's happening.
That's exactly what it does.
It's and it's the new solution too. So we're like,
Everything seems to
we've
be right.
checked everything. It seems.
Punch
But
me in the gut. Hey, they do. Your little plants are coming along, huh?
yeah, they look like they're chugging along, but no panty dropper yet.
Yeah, I had one of them right there come up.
Oh, there you go.
The other one didn't take off. That's the only one that hadn't popped up yet. I got this one here that's starting to come up. See the little green there in the bottom.
Oh,
So that was the last one. This one, I don't know about this. It's kind of looking a little sick on that top leaf there.
Get a couple days of putting roots down, and it'll be.
sometimes I don't know. That looks like it's on the.
It just looks like a piece of the membrane got stuck in the ground more than anything.
I don't think that you have nothing to worry about it. Is that like a dark? Is that a brown tip on the green?
It's pretty much the whole leaf on top.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I think you're fine. I think it may be like Swant said, the membrane. It looks good to me.
Yeah, so that one, and then this is my other one. I don't think this one's gonna make it. I had to tie it up to a makeshift.
It's still living, man.
It's still living.
Yeah, it's still green, so I'm gonna keep holding it up. I hope I don't lose it because I got two more on deck. I got two more down here in paper towels that are ready to transplant or to put in a solo cup, so I can replace this one purple panty that didn't make it, and then I got another hella jelly. I didn't count on this hella jelly to make it, so I'll have to wait and see what that does. But if this blueberry doesn't make it, then I've got one option. As long as I don't lose one more of these, like if this blueberry makes it, then I'll be okay. Yeah, that's my situation. I don't know what happened to this one. I can't even find the seed in here anymore. It's gone.
Good thing you hedged your bets. You got some seeds in the backup. I like the way you operate.
Yeah, well, I got smarter this time. I learned from the last time. As soon as one of them didn't make it up, I went ahead and put one, started soaking it down too to get it going. Because that's the problem. Like if you try to stay in your plant count, if you try to just germinate 6 seeds at once, there's no guarantee that all 6 are going to come up. But then if you do more, it's like, well, you're over your plant count limit. So what do you do?
They like your bud cups. I would imagine.
I like those bud cups too.
I'd imagine they're a little stronger than a solo cup as far as like sidewalls.
Yeah, that's true. Like you know how you can kind of squeeze those party cups and they'll kind of bend in. Those are probably a lot sturdier. A strong wind comes by with them empty, they're not going to blow over, I imagine. Okay, got a little give, but
they don't crinkle and snap like a freaking solo cup. One bend and that's a wrap,
Yeah, they're pretty stout, kind of like a drinking cup, basically.
There you go.
I like that.
Oh yeah, so they are.
And how does that go?
That little insert just pops in the bottom. It's beveled up, so it's kind of cone shaped.
Very smart. I want those.
They
and it just pops in the bottom.
Cheers to the chat. A lot of old faces and a couple newer ones.
Now you've transplanted from a solo cup and you've transplanted from your bud cups, and I'm sure, you find it a lot easier.
Yeah, honestly, oh look at that! I found a seed.
Uh-oh. There it was. No wonder you couldn't see it growing.
Yeah, no wonder it didn't pop up. It was in my.
It never made it into the cup, did it?
There it is.
Oh!
It never made it into the cup.
Wild.
Did you drop it on the way?
No, it's opened up. This is what's left of it.
Oh, okay. I see it there.
Yeah, it's already. I must have pulled it off and it got stuck to me somehow.
Yeah.
Wild.
So So once you try those bud cups, are they the type of pot you never want to go back?
Honestly, I never tried solo cuts before. As soon as I started to see, this is my first method here, so I couldn't say which one, but I really like them. I mean, they're, like I said, they're sturdy. I can imagine a solo cut being pretty flimsy. Plus, these are reusable. That's like the main thing for me. I got to reuse them. I just throw them in the dishwasher when I'm done.
It's telling me I have an unstable connection to my router, so if we get cut off. And Collective was asking, what's the name of those cups? They're called Bud Cups, BUD.
Yeah, Bud Cups are made by Bud Trainer. They make those super cropping clips and other stuff. But yeah, they just released them earlier this year. I had to do a pre-order on it, but they should be in full swing now. I think they have black ones now as well. They just had these yellow ones when I got them.
Mad Dog says Bud Trainer is on Fridays. You can win some weekly competition. So they must do a show, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I've seen them on other people's shows too. Like I could have swore he was on Mr. Grow It, or maybe they hooked up with AC Infinity. I can't remember, but they do. Yeah, they have a podcast where they do giveaways and just talk about plant training in general. I think that was kind of their stick that got them into it, was plant training, to open up this company, because they sell like fabric pots and I think they do like tie wire and, of course, the bud clips.
Brian 420 put the link in. I'm going to go see how expensive they are.
Thank you, Brian.
Yeah, thanks, Brian. There's J5 joining us.
Cheers, J5.
How you living, man?
Cheers, everyone. Race in the rain.
Hey,
I've got the
Oh, you got the top on.
I got the 100-footer covered, so that's the beast. And then I found out I need to get new plastic. I knew this last year. So we got the hard one out of the way, which is nice. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Here, I want to see if this sorry to interrupt.
Nah.
Where were we?
We were looking at some seeds coming up, man. I think we were pretty much he was pretty much done showing us.
I want to see if this might work.
Oh, it's a magnifier.
Oh, cool.
Dude, yeah, I can see trikes, man. I think it's working. It's working good, actually.
Nice. A little frosty. That's
Yeah,
it.
good trikes.
Oh, yeah.
Little pinkies on that one.
Outdoor, but all the grip's different, man. There's always just something different about it. Got more to eat. Look at that. That was all.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to see the good, the bad, and the ugly, though, right?
Yeah. I was gonna say, are you looking for something for there? Some rot? Some mold?
Oh no. Oh.
Well, that ain't working. Angus Beckett just said the best tool in the garden is your fingernail.
Yep. Oh, that's unfortunate, man.
How much you want to bet there's a worm in there?
I was just gonna ask you, do you think something is the catalyst for that rot, like a caterpillar?
Yeah, I'm thinking so. We'll have to dissect her here a little later.
Does that mean there's 11 tools in the garden then?
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, that's.
Come on the show, Sky, if you want to come on. Their seed person just joined us.
Cheers, buddy.
That's why.
Thank you for the awesome stickers and the
you're very
golf
welcome.
seeds.
Glad you
Boy,
got
they
them.
turned out nice, those stickers.
Thank you. I thought so.
Got to check my PO box. I'm sure it's there. Hey, Smart, did you see that Wicked Ninja gave me his email? So we're going to settle that up.
I did
Nice.
see Wicked Ninja. That's pretty
Excellent.
cool.
Yeah, it's great.
They won those seeds a few weeks back, and I know you guys been having
weeks.
trouble getting connected.
We got it. So that's cool.
Say, hey, J5, do you pretty much see rot every year to some capacity?
I plan on having, 10 to 15% pretty much losing to rot.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's part of the numbers game, right? When you're outside.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Up north though. That's the key.
So let me
Yeah.
ask you this: Do you? This might be kind of a dumb question based on how many strains we know you have. Do you try to grow shit that is more prone to withstand mold? Is that something you look for, or if someone sends you seeds? I think they probably know that that it's going to be outside.
I pop them all. Let the elements sort them out.
Yeah.
If I notice one year that a certain cultivar like melts in the rain, I'm probably not going to grow it again,
Yeah.
But for the most part, having the plastic is kind of key. It's nice to be able to, like these have weeks. Like if I would just let this go till November with no cover, there's not much chance of me bringing anything in.
You got to have cover, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty key. In my view, anyway.
That's dew as well, right?
Dew, it keeps dew off too. Yeah.
Right on. Yeah, that's the key right there, I think. Our friends in Britain have the exact same problems you guys in Michigan have, and Canada for that matter.
Bloody humidity.
Cold and moist. Yep, in the fall.
I can't get it.
Damn.
This one's so pretty too.
You're close.
She does got beautiful color on her. Stunning.
Nice chunk though.
Yeah, she's a chunky one.
I always think of like Oregon as being a rainy coastal area, but they grow some great buds out that way. And I always wonder, like, how do they get through the flower?
I lived in Southern Oregon, and it's almost like clockwork. People pull stuff early too, but it hits like mid October. All of a sudden, those rains move in. Oh, there we go.
Oh, that's beautiful.
El Nino. There's some stacked up bracts there, man. You can see each individual bract.
Bracts on bracts on bracts.
That's it.
Purpley.
It's going to be harder than wedding cock when it's done. I can tell by looking at it.
It's a new one. Write it down, Seeker.
New.
I love it.
I apologize. I think there's a few women in the chat.
Smart has a slew of them. He's going to be breaking a few out here and there. So please tune into the future shows to hear. Yeah.
There'll be a book released as well.
Book release, yeah.
Poor pickle slicer.
Yeah.
That'll be the name of it too, right there.
Susie Pickle.
That was a leafy one, ain't it? Man, that's got a lot of
Pickle slicer's tail.
Yeah.
Cover crop gone crazy.
They've unionized. We got to watch what we say. You got all kind of cover crop. That one almost looked like a cabbage, man, or like a cabbage that's harvested and then the little leaves come out. What's that thing?
I thought it was a diacon, but I don't know. It's going to be a huge freaking root in that freaking pot if it is.
I see some a succulent down in there too.
It's fake.
Oh, I was gonna say, is it in a pot?
Oh, it's fake. That's cool. Yeah, okay.
It looks well watered.
Fake. Hey, you can't even tell that. That's pretty awesome.
I've got my Kokowski on today.
Oh, really? What's that?
He's usually looking like this on lives.
Oh, yeah. He's hardcore to the bone, man.
Yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to say hi. I kind of got to get to it. I'm actually getting rained on now.
Yeah, you got to get some work put in there, brother.
Yeah, I can get the small one covered. I got the plastic for that, so I'm gonna move on to that one. Just have to wait a couple days. That's all right. They get a little bath, and I'm going to chop them here. A couple of them anyway.
It's good
Yeah.
seeing you.
Always a pleasure walking through your garden with you.
Thanks for having me on. Good vibes. Peace and love. All that hippie stuff.
Take
Right on, bro.
Have a good one.
Happy tarping.
Yes, that's always awesome. His garden.
Hey, she brought out the Elaine.
I had to throw in the Seinfeld reference there, so
Hey, there's Agnes Beckett right there.
pops into my head.
Let me go give him a wrench here. I gotta figure out what happened to my YouTube.
Ice and I's working hard over there, packing the pots, getting your substrate ready.
Yep, certainly am. I'll be filling this tray up in a minute. Oh, I'm going to see how much I can get out of this soil I've just made anyway. Yeah, just put together a couple of the bottom of the bags, got probably about a quarter of a bag of cocoa and a tenth of a bag of compost. Just mixed it together. You know.
Hey, it's weird that J5 brought up Agnes Beckett, and then there's Agnes Beckett in the chat. It's like
Say it three times and
the bat signal, or
Yeah.
Beetlejuice. There you go.
say, or mention.
And I know our buddy, we've said Agnes Beckett's name a lot just based on people growing seeds from Agnes. I know us and I has grown quite a handful of seeds.
I'm now what I'm now putting up there by way of Agnes too.
Yeah.
Agnes he's a good grommy in the community, you know. He's a really good dude. I like Agnes. So I think you should come on and do a garden tour, Agnes.
I don't think I've ever
I second that.
seen him around. Cool.
That would be awesome, and hear a lot of good things. It would be a pleasure.
I know he's busy at the moment. He's got a lot of trimming to do. He's in the midst of bringing down all this stuff. So
Yeah.
but yeah, I've got this whole tray. It's going to be 12 and 12 from seed. A mixture of CBD stuff. I've got Witch's Brew and Canifier. Number one, I think it might be an auto, the Canifier. I'm not actually sure. I didn't really read the packet. I just see it said CBD. That'll work for me. They all gone 12 and 12 in this tray. I'm just going to fill it up. Probably got, I ain't going to say how many there is.
12 and 12 from the beginning.
Yeah, 12 and 12 from seed. We'll see how it all turn out. I mean, I'm
very curious because a lot of we've heard a few people say because we flipped at the 2.5 week mark that they weren't sexually mature enough to do so. We may have caused some problems there,
which I didn't dismiss, by the way.
We didn't.
Did
no,
not
we took in
dismiss
all of the.
I still don't know what to make of it because it's new to me. I'm one of those hard-headed people I got to see for myself.
Yes,
my wife's the same way.
Me too. So I'm going to enjoy seeing this experiment right here from the beginning of 12-12.
I'm not looking to grow any substantial plants or anything like that. Even if I get one cola on every plant, I'm going to be happy with that because it's just the medicine for the wife. And yeah, so I'm pretty, even if it's just a quarter off each one, if I've got 200 in there, that's enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. It makes sense to me. So yeah, that's the one I'm going to rock. I'm going to see how it goes. I've done 12 and 12 from seed before. I know people have done it, and you don't get much of a yield, but it all depends what you're after. If you're doing like a scrog or a screen of green, you can do it. So I understand, but I'm not going to put it to the test. We'll all see.
I love these experiments. I love these. How else are we going to see if we don't do it for ourselves? That's why Smart and I are wanting to change up. Maybe not the wisest time to try something where we're not sure about the yield when we're running so low on our medicine, but I think that we can become disciplined enough where we can slow down, and it's not gonna.
I'm firing the blunt back up. I'm getting stoned to the bone.
Stone to the bone. I'm ahead of you. I ate some brownies, but I'm willing to partay.
Let's walk through the clouds. What do you got over there, Art? Let's get Art on the big screen here. I know he's always got some cool shit going on.
Yeah, he's walking through the clouds with us. Nice.
You got me.
What's that? The Bama Lamb?
No, this is Flow OG
Okay.
hash. I don't have any Bambalam hash yet. Don't even have any keef yet.
I'm sure it's coming.
Oh yeah, everything is jarred. So
Ooh, you got a nice toast on that one. You're gonna keep going. That's a big chunk in there, huh? That's a dual
Yeah.
smasher. Couple lung busters coming off of that one, Art, man.
no, the clones have not shot out any roots. It was 1 week since I took them, but there's still not any roots on either of them, the top or the bottom cuttings. So
That's unusual. Look at that thing smoking like a chimney. Hey, that's unusual for you, correct?
no, 7 to 10 days.
Okay, so you're looking any day now for boom, 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 huh?
Yep, should be any time. But and then I got the other stuff behind me. That's just plants that are growing. I'm not really going to flower any of them, so I don't really have a lot to show. So. But you got to see my hash.
How's everything else going, man? Good.
Doing good. Everything's good.
It's always nice to hear.
Woo.
What's up with you, C person? You digging that new room, man?
Yeah. Hang on. Let's see.
Oh, he's in it now.
Hell yeah.
The recursion. Oh wait, it's lagging. Never mind. Let me see what I got here. I got all kinds of shit going. So I got these are the 3 flapjacks, and I have clones. I'm waiting on roots, and then they'll get flipped. And then I got these are 3 little autos. I got one that just popped, Green Line OG, 4-assed monkey, and the last one is AK auto from Fast Buds. So I don't know if I'm going to grow all of them. I'll probably the Green Line OG is the one that I really want. And then I was going to maybe just like take this wall off and put a little decorative like auto on the desk in a little pot like that, just
Yeah.
for fun.
Oh,
Just as like a little potted plant on my desk, but it's a weed plant.
that would be so freaking cool. I love it. I love that idea.
I see we got the My Herbs now coming up too.
That's all the goth girl seeds are in there.
Oh,
Oh, beautiful.
sounds like a jar of change, don't it?
Uh-huh.
What else I got? So flapjacks, 3 flapjacks. I got 3 white maples that I just dropped. I'm looking for the maple syrup, and when I find it, I got 3 goth girls that I just dropped, and I'm gonna make goth IHOP with that. It's gonna be the next one, and do it at the same time and make the goth girl F2 as well. And that way it's like, I have 1 stud and like 4 strains, and I can just hit the goth girl to 4 different things at the same time. Let's see what else we got. These guys or girls got flipped last night. They had their first night at 12/12, and yeah, they look kind of sad, but it is what it is. They got hella neglected when I was building the room, and then just kind of quickly potted and flipped right away, pretty much. So,
Hey, C person, I'm so sorry. I want to let Penny Pebble Rippers know they're in the back room, and I can see their face. So I want to know if they wanted to change their camera around before I let them in. I feel bad. I hope they can hear me because they're not in, and I don't know how to change it. As soon as I let them in, they're going to be on the screen. You know what I mean?
You can hear it in the back room. You're like, you can hear what the person's saying, so hopefully
They can hear. So, hey, Penny, if you can hear me, give me a thumbs up on the screen if it's okay to bring you on with your face there. Yeah. All
All
right.
right, cool.
Good deal, man. I
That's
just try to
fine.
protect everybody as much as I can. Hey, buddy.
Oh, hey, buddy, how's
Hey,
it going?
Penny. Nice meeting you. I don't think I've ever seen you on here.
No.
Seeing you in the chat.
All right, yeah.
First time.
Lots of times in the chat. Everywhere.
Yeah, it's me.
Good deal. Now I can put you back up so you can- Every time I
Yeah,
let somebody
J5 he let me think about something here. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you.
No, you're good. You gonna hang out
Let's
for
see
a couple
person
minutes,
show his
Penny?
stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I
Yeah,
just want
sure.
to show one more thing real quick. All right,
Take
so
your time, bud. I
this
want to hear it.
this plant
That's
right
a-
here. Let me move some stuff around so you can see what I'm talking about.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
He's getting serious in there.
All right, so this is up on a 2-gallon pot,
Yep.
and that one's on the ground. That
Wow.
is the tropical cooler, which is a sativa leaning hybrid, and this is allegedly Durban Thai cross to Cinderella 99. That doesn't look right to me. I don't know about y'all.
She's
They got
short.
flipped. It's the same. They got flipped the same day, and they're
Wow.
done. Like, this is done stretching.
She's stout.
Yeah.
Yeah, one's got
Oh.
legs. That's definitely a sativa one in the back.
Absolutely.
What's on the left corner? Is that a
This
seed
is a-
plant?
No, this is just a Nightmare Cookies. I've got like 3 of them gone right now.
Looks nice.
I wanted to taste it, and it's really tasty. Because I used the male from that pack for the Goth Girl Cross, so obviously I had to sample, the female from that pack too. So I got this one here, and then I got these 2 are clones from the previous run.
Beautiful.
Looking good, looking good. Your room is filling up. I feel like you're completely all the way back.
That was a quick swap, man. To get
Yeah,
in there.
very nice on the timing and how everything's looking in there.
Does it
You
feel
did a great
comfortable, man?
job.
Is it panning out the way you want? Sometimes you build a space, you're like, I got to change this. Is it pretty much how you wanted it?
Yeah, it's pretty much exactly how I wanted it. Check that out.
Awesome.
That is awesome.
nice
You've been
shelving.
thinking about this a while, haven't you?
Oh my god, yeah. I found
We
these
all
at,
have.
I found these at Target yesterday for $5 each. There's a little alien and a mushroom. I
That
was
is
like,
cool.
those gotta go.
Hell yeah.
Dude, you just need the stripper pole and some lights on there, like a disco light or something. You'll be good to go.
Oh, I got some LED colored strip lights I was gonna stick on the baseboard all the way around the room and have it shine.
Just
up
like
the
that
walls.
bathroom that you found.
Yeah, the only thing that we figured out was that is not a good height for the TV. I feel like you're looking up at the ceiling, so I gotta bring it down. I was just gonna move this to this hole and then drill one more hole, but my fucking Phillips bit like shredded as I was taking that first bolt out, and I don't want to go to the store, so I was like, fuck it, I'll do it tomorrow.
Right on.
But other than that, yeah, it's all good. Everything is just pretty much
Great.
exactly what I wanted, and plants are happy mostly, so yeah.
What's Sport and Atticus think about it?
They are interested in going in and out the door.
That's
That's about it. And so they Scout got locked in down here one evening for like 4 hours because I was like, everybody out. I shut the door and she was still in here, so I came back afterwards. I was like, oh shit. I got to teach them to get out when I say get out.
Yeah, I was going to say, imagine that, a cat being, not listening. That's all I cat.
Independent.
I'm just going in to check the air
bucket
conditioning bucket
and
or
stuff,
whatever,
yeah.
and come right back out. And sure enough, she sneaks in there, and I'm thinking, now I got to chase her around the room and shit. So I can shut the door. Yeah. But anyhow, Penny's got some wildflowers out here. They're outside.
Nice.
Outside banging. Look at that.
Nice.
Yeah, this is the gelato. Am I on full screen? Oh yeah, okay. This is a gelato from it was North Atlantic free. It was a free seed.
Okay.
Good.
That's always
Hey, can you
good.
turn
She's the only thing that
can you turn your
smells
camera
sweet
sideways?
in in my garden.
Turn your phone. Can you turn your phone sideways?
Sideways. Oh, okay.
You should be able to turn the
So
camera.
Yeah,
there
better?
you go.
Excellent. Full screen. Fantastic. Thank you.
You might have to move real slow.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. This is a gelato,
Nice.
just a free seed from North Atlantic. I got a little bit of PM going on, if you can tell,
Oh yeah.
in the leaving. Okay, this is a cross up between 707 male. It was an adventure pack, and it crossed up with a Powerberry Low Lab ACDC.
Nice. Oh wow.
Yeah,
Have you been
this is the top of it right here. That's the top that I took out.
I can hear me.
I just stuck it in the pot. This right here, this is a golden one times Oklahoma coma.
Nice. Chunky.
Right. Chunky. Yeah. Over here is the Williams Wonder. Williams Wonder by AK Bean Brains. And that's another one. I think it's the golden one because I think I gave a buddy one of the Williams Wonders that I cloned up. And this is a red Russian skunk that I just put out a week and a half ago. I think I got a male here. And these are free 91 NL2 NL5 cross. And I think I got 2 males here. But I don't know if they'll finish out here. We'll see. That's it. Tiny
Oh, a
tour.
lot of them are chunking up though. Looking good, man.
Oh yeah. I'm getting a little bit of amber in a few of them, like 3 of them, just starting. So I tend to try to let them go as long as I can until I start seeing the rot, because I'm in a kind of a microclimate here. So just with the fencing and all, I don't get much air. So yeah, it's just me and the ladies and a few gentlemen out here, I believe. It's I wish I could get a close up to see if you guys could tell if I got a couple males, because a lot of times it's really hard to tell when it's just starting out. You guys have that problem? It's like, is that a nanner, or is that no, not a nanner? But you don't want to wait too long. You don't want to wait too long.
Lag.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. It's just lagging pretty bad. It's one of those things where you just have to wait.
Yeah, I'll wait a couple days and see how it goes. It's a shame because I was really hoping for, especially for these red Russian skunks. 'Cause, I mean, I want one of them to be a female. Like that's my wife's medicine right there. The skunk seems to be the trick for her. As far as like pain management, seems to be the best. Seems to have that giddy effect, along with that pain effect, Yeah, all that Raz. But anyway, I'm gonna hop off here, guys. It was good showing off.
Yeah, thanks for
Thank
coming.
you.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, it was awesome. You're going.
Right on. Right on. Peace out.
I think Penny had their YouTube playing and this, but I wanted to see the plants.
Yeah, that looks cool. Filled up, Ice and I.
All right, so they're saying, Asana, you're muted.
Right, yeah, I've filled the bottom tray up with water. You know, I want these to learn how to wick from the get-go. So I just filled these up, and I'm going to wait until they get moist on the top before I put the seeds in there. Key tip for everyone: if you put the seeds into dry soil, don't do it. Yeah, you'll wash your seeds, and you know, just get them pretty wet first. That's all I'm going to say. Then I'll come along. I'll poke all little. Once it's wet, I'll poke the little holes in, drop all the seeds in, and yeah, that's pretty much already took up. This was bone dry. This cocoa was. So I've added a little bit of surfactant in the water just to help it along the way. But yeah, I'll get to filling up before we leave, and these are what I'll be.
Oh,
Wow.
looks like you're sprouting mung beans over there.
Oh! Before I get my fucking trays mixed up like a Iceni person would do.
Don't. Yeah. Oh man. Remember that last run, couple runs ago, you knocked over a tray, man, and I was thinking, oh, but I mean, they all grew great.
Yeah, that sort of stuff. I just be expected to that sort of stuff to happen at least once or twice every couple of months.
Then that room blowing up on us.
That is now, isn't it? It's looking all right, and you know, I did try and do a little bit of manipulation yesterday. They're getting a little bit snappy, so I think I'm going to leave the training from now. I'm just going to. We're roughly about 10, 11 days. So when we get to around about 20 days or whatever, I'll come and have it. I'm taking about 10 or so leaves out. Maybe I took about 20 out of it this morning, but yeah, I'll have a bit more of a heavier defolic. You know, this is new style to me, so I'm aware I need some light penetration to get into this canopy because it's all quite dense and everything. So I'll do the leaf strip. I'll take the advice of people that grow scrogs and everything. They like, yeah, leaf strip. You'll get better penetration. You'll get more. So that's what I'm going to do. You know, I'm taking advice from the community and stuff. And we'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's you know, oh fuck, he just dropped my fucking tool.
Hey, I wanted to tell Agnes Beckett that he has to click the link if he wants to come on to. You have to click the link that's above the chat where you're typing. It should have a blue one. It wasn't there earlier. I think it is now. Just click on it, and it's.
That'll open up a window. Yeah. I'm gonna have to change the settings because my camera's back and front, and it's really hard to. But yeah, you know, some of them have got little buds on, some of them haven't yet.
Yeah.
So, you know, some of them seem like I got a little bit of condensation going. Like I said, it's getting quite compact in here. And because I ain't got my fan, whilst I'm on the show because it's really noisy. I'm gonna be creating a bit. It's already 75% humidity in here already. I'm battling it at the moment. My extractor's on full.
They're firing on all cylinders, Ice and I, and they're processing a lot of water out of that soil, pumping it through. You know.
Yep, they are. That is vigorous growth, buddy. That's fantastic.
Yes, I think it's the gamble was worth it. It paid off. You know, sometimes
that was my trouble. You know, that was my trouble. I had big plants, really vigorous, and they really transpire heavily, and the humidity was off the scale.
Oh yeah,
and the heat from the dehumidifier. So yeah, you got it.
That's running at full whack. Can you hear it?
Right on.
Can you hear that?
No, I can't hear it.
No, that's some good noise cancellation going on there because that sounds like a wind turbine up there.
They look great though, buddy.
They sure
Yes,
do.
all right.
It was cool seeing them bent over all the way through till now. I can't wait to see them finish out. These ones will be right up in their ass. Boom.
Shit, seeing them snapped. Oh, look at that. Seeing them snapped over initially, I was like, holy cow.
That's what I said.
You know.
Yeah. He didn't pulp very much or anything, but he said they're gonna heal right up and we'll have a scrog without the screen, and I'll be damned. My eyes don't deceive me.
Look at all the ropes. He's got them tied down though.
Yeah,
Like
They
a
want to
Harvard,
straighten out. They do. They want to.
yeah, they just
like a Harvard ship over there, man.
Yeah, look at that. Boing. That's cool.
I got this one. I pulled out to the sides because that was getting a little bit crowded, so I just anchored it out sideways, just to give it a little bit more room. I let this one go along debating whether I'm going to chop this one out on the sides. I said there was one that didn't react too well to this super cropping. Yeah, that is on there. That's this is probably the best bit of branch, the best branch on there. The rest of them, well, it's starting to come, but I don't think this is going to produce much. It's going, it's just like make it face to me. I might just pull this thing out. I'll let it go.
Yeah, because it's not really. It hasn't encroached into your walkway that much. It's not really in the way, Might as well let it catch whatever residual light it can grab over there. That's how I see it. But you kind of maybe look at it. You might have different things in mind. You're trying to cut humidity. He's muted. I'm not sure what he's doing. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was just having a conversation. There was two conversations going on there. But yeah, this one here. Now I just pulled on this and I touched it. I'm like, this stinks lovely. So,
It stinks.
Yeah, fucking do. Sorry about the language. It's
got a stay of execution. Is that what you're saying?
maybe. But then again, actually, I haven't really smelled any smells. But if all the rest smells the same, I'm not going to bother. Let's have a little. That don't smell as nice. Got a little bit. Oh, that one smells nice. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I might just whip it out then. Yeah, it's all got this sort of like Skittles with a bit of mimosa-y, sort of skittly. All I have to say is it's got that Z terps. That's it. It's got Z terps. If that's a thing. I've noticed a lot of strains I've grown lately that end in Z or whatever all have this sort of like spicy, citrusy, fruitiness about them. Should we go look at the veg?
What do you say?
Should we go look at the veg?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
look how pretty.
They've crushed.
Yeah. Let me pull one out. Yeah, this is the OG cheese. Oh yeah, the OG mixed crosses with cheese. Let me pull out a grape. Oh fucking hell! Just hit the bugs out there. Scared the shit out of me.
Wakes you up.
That's a grape Hoolie. Yeah, these are all these in here actually got nice. These are smelling already, and pretty much. I'm always excited when I get plants at this stage, and they're smelling like finished. You can get that your stem rub. It's not just green weed smell. It's like you can smell the terps and everything. I love it. Yeah,
There's Agnes.
Is that little one that I just kept hanging back in that little cube or the plug for a while. That's now coming on. It's looking quite healthy, nice and symmetrical there. These plants, and they're all quite even as well. All credit to him. He's done some good work there. You know, so yeah, go check out Healy's stuff. And here's did I do this on the show? I took it
No, I don't think it was on our show.
No.
No, but anyway, here's a clone in a bottle, in the soil. That's how I do. I'm not even looked at it or anything. It's been in there probably 5-10 days. I can't remember, but no, not 10 days, 5 to 7 days. Yeah, I wouldn't bother taking the humidity off until I see roots at the bottom. But
hey, Stephen.
Yes,
Stephen.
Agnes.
Hey, Stephen, you do go on and on, buddy.
Do the one and on.
They're not friends, are they?
Oh man, okay. It's hot.
Hey, Agnes, how you doing?
Cheers, Agnes. And sky overhead looks like they've figured out their stuff too.
Awesome.
Fascinated base.
Bring my
This is cool. I just got to make sure that
I've got an hour.
got auto seeds. Brand new. Oh man, I got a delay.
Yeah, it does lag a little bit.
Anyone need DWC in Ontario? It's free.
Yeah, we can hear you. You're good.
All right.
all right. First up, Agnes was here first.
I got a hell of a delay.
That's okay.
Take your time. Go ahead. We'll get the sky overhead next.
All right, I'm just gonna do a walk. Okay, you guys are like a 1 minute delay. Okay, this is frozen. It's Gorilla Grew. Why do I get that wrong? Crosswood. Holy shit. No.
Your screen is frozen
Nice
up,
and early,
Agnes.
nice tight, dense buds. Another week. I'd like some rain so I can see if it's fucking mold resistant. I could just blast it with a hose. This is a TK NF5 Haze Lime 1 back cross.
Oh no. He'll probably jump back on. It'll probably take him 20 minutes to realise. He'll probably be talking to himself for another 20 minutes. He'll realise, oh, where's everyone gone? So yeah, he'll be
funny.
back.
That's funny, dude.
Agnes is prime time viewing. He's great. He's got some really wicked big outdoor plants at the minute. He's like I said, I can't shout him out enough at the minute. He's a good buddy of mine. I'm enjoying his company a lot lately. Now I hope he comes back anyway. Sky overhead, you're muted. Oh, you're right.
Hi, how's it going, guys?
Good.
Can you hear
What
me?
you got there? Yeah, that's a big ass plant.
Yeah, this one's pretty nice.
Looking good, buddy. Is this your new place?
Yes, it is.
Since the last time we saw your garden, you were in a new garden spot, and I gotta say, it's looking beautiful.
It's been a while. Look at that. Are those autos?
No, this is some seeds I won off of Let's Be Buds, I think. Masonic Seed Company.
I've heard
That's like the third time I've heard a reference to that today. I'm gonna have to go look at our seeds.
This is heavy duty fruit chocolate cross Wilson. So I planted 12 seeds, 11 sprouted, and 5 were female.
Nice.
So here, let me show this other one. These two are my favorites. This one's pretty big.
That is a big
Oh,
one.
that's nice.
Let's get you back on the big screen here.
That's gonna be a nice one, buddy.
Yes, it is. It's huge.
You got some nugs on that. Oof.
Beautiful
course,
color on that. Beautiful color.
Nice
Of course,
thin
I've
leaf.
seen. Yeah, I've seen these before. He showed me on CFC.
Got a nice thin leaf there, haven't it?
Oh yeah.
I love that. I love them thin leaves.
So I did some tying up on this plant yesterday. Everything was basically hanging on the ground. So basically, let me see if I can get it on the screen. I'll start at the bottom branch and tie a string
I shouldn't be talking.
and pull it up to where it needs to be.
My
and
bad.
then I'll go up to the next branch.
Ah, hold
And
on.
then-
I'm on the wrong damn
Oh,
person.
here we go. It's gonna pop up again.
I messed up. I let Agnes back in and hit the wrong button, and now I don't know what the hell. Here, let's see.
Brand new sneakers in that gold chain.
Ah, I'm coming, Sky. Hold on.
Oh,
There we
fuck.
go.
Listen to me swearing. They can probably hear me right now, bro.
There you go, Sky. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so how I tie up is I'll just take a coated wire and I'll
Alright,
start at the bottom branch. I'll make a loop and then I'll pull the branch up to where it needs to be, and then I'll go up to the next branch and make a loop around that one, pull that one up where it needs to be, then sew on to the next branch, and
I like
then
it. So one holds one,
Real
and
quick
then
walk,
holds the other upside down. You get a bunch of
Oh,
ties
the
out.
internet. I put the Wi-Fi.
That's a nice structure there.
Turn your phone sideways, dude. There we go. Full screen. Beautiful. Oh, that looks great, man.
Lower.
Congratulations on that one.
Here we go,
Beautiful.
Bob.
Boy, they sure do get big and fat in the sun, don't they?
yeah, these,
Hope you can hear me.
these are pretty fat.
Oh, fuck. I'm listening to myself. Do you know how to mute this? How to mute this? 1 second, guys.
You seeing any bud rot or anything?
Let's see. I noticed something weird. So this leaf right here kind of looks a little bit welty to me. So
Yeah, but will they still hear feet?
like I pulled it apart and I don't see any bud rot inside.
Well, that's the main thing.
Oh,
Wilty we can
there
take.
is. There is right there. Can you see it? Oh, here, let me look. It was a caterpillar.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the same thing that J5 was talking about. On he found some, and he hadn't seen it, but he was betting on it.
Yeah, he plucked the bud off, and he was going to do some further inspection. But yeah,
They liked
it's very similar.
poured a hole right into
Right
it,
in.
man.
It's a bummer.
That must be like a cozy nest for them, huh?
But you gotta he talked about just knowing right off the bat that he was going to give up percentages to that growing outdoors.
That still sucks, man.
Yeah, it does.
You know,
Oh yeah,
it's a
Caterpillars
nice
no
loss,
doubt.
but it's especially on your nicer.
Caterpillars are hungry.
They're hungry.
Yeah,
Right?
so that's the only, like, there's caterpillar eggs everywhere. So I'm gonna expect some to, you're not gonna get every bud to be perfect.
Sure. Well, you got a percentage that you're expecting.
Let's go check out the Chad Westport ones.
Looks
Well,
like
you got
hopefully
a great garden there.
they're massive.
Thanks. This is the biggest one right here. It's like 6.5 feet tall and like 9 feet wide.
I guess you'll be coming back out with your loppers to take a few chunks off here and there, huh?
Yeah, well, I'll definitely cut that one butt off that has the caterpillar in it.
I
So
hope
this
you got
is
help trimming.
no, it's just
Oh,
me.
man.
Sometimes my wife helps, but
Yeah, I know that story.
The chat says they're approving. Dr. Levy Alone says you got me jealous. They're wrong.
that's good.
Gorgeous.
They don't
Damn,
like
son, looking good. There's
they don't like the bugs, do they? None of us like the bugs, but they sure like the structure and the size and the.
Yeah, these two have. I didn't get my magnifying glass out, but if you see these inner leaves, they're pretty chewed up. Let me see. Let's see here. Let me see if I can just take one off. I don't know if you can see that, but they're pretty chewed up.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
You got stippling.
That's just like all the inside, like all the top buds are nice. All right, here's the other one. Trying to get a whole picture here.
He might be getting too far away from his rad or.
Yeah, you started cutting out.
Yeah, I think I was.
There you are. We got you back. Ooh, that's a big one. What cultivar?
This is AK-47 cross Afghani.
How many plants do you have altogether out there?
Enough.
Yeah, that's a great answer.
Oh, gee, I don't know. Let me think.
I always ask the same
Great
thing.
face.
I don't want to
Freaking
ask this because I'm the same way. I'm like, damn, I wonder how many they're managing at this scale and shit. But it's a question that often can't be answered. But I'm the same way. I think of that same question. I've asked it many times, and people are like, I lost track, and I'm thinking, oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Yep. Beautiful stack. Look at that. From top to bottom.
Beautiful job.
Every cola. They're saying in the chat about defoliation. Is that something you do?
This
Like
one I kind of did. Like here, I'll get it up close. So
I don't know.
basically,
I'm assuming that's why they're recommending it. You know.
So I start at the top right when it starts to flower, and then I'll count down like 3 or 4 nodes, and then rip everything else off. But I'll leave the big fan leaves. See all the leaves that I left on here? And then all this stuff is grown back from that I ripped off. So
that's a lot to keep up with, you know?
Yeah, like the one that the 2 that I'm keeping up on is that one right there.
The Christmas
and then that
tree.
big purple one.
Wow.
That's over there.
It looks like a Christmas tree.
It does.
But yeah, so
did you plant those into native soil or something that you created yourself?
Just something that I've just been reusing and reusing. So I'll just like I'll buy a good bag of potting soil at the store, and then I'll just reuse it. I'll re-amend everything. I'll put like diatomaceous earth. What else do I use? I can't think right now.
That's all right. I can't.
That is one massive cola in the center of that plant.
I know. It's
Look at
so
that
gorgeous.
thing.
I see why you have your chair sitting right there. That's the one I want to hang out with too.
I heard
Yeah, I sit in the shade. I sit in the shade of the plants. Yeah,
Hey, would you
that's
would
pretty
you say
big.
would you say you upgraded your grow space since your last
Yeah,
place?
yeah, because the plant I can actually give the plants their own space now. They're not
Yeah,
all
they were
they're
packing
not
that
all
hoop house
piled up.
alongside of your house there before.
Yeah, and then I've also come to a realization anything more than 2 plants is too much.
got a
Like
chicken.
as far
Oh,
as
your
like
chickens.
Hey, it's a
They're
concrete
making it
chicken.
with you.
Chicken.
yeah, as far as the amount of work that goes into it and the amount of product that you need to keep up on to be able to do this, it gets expensive. If you're doing more than if you're doing more than 2 plants, it's too expensive.
Right on.
What's up with
So
the
I
chicken?
think I
How
think
many?
I spent about $100 this year on supplies.
Oh,
That's awesome.
that's a
Nice
return.
cheap home grow.
Well, I know moving is a pain in the ass, but I'm glad that you upgraded. That sounds like you've
Yeah,
done
yeah, I like it, but I'm still don't know where everything is. Like I just now found my magnifying glasses.
well. Yeah, moving sucks. I see
That-
your mini dinosaurs looking for caterpillars.
Yeah, she's digging for worms and grubs.
How
Whatever
many
works,
chickens
man.
you got?
This is my last one. I've had chickens for 12 years now. One lasted a whole 11 years.
Wow.
This one's 8 years old, I think.
Damn.
Well, it is good to see you on this side of the move, and your time will bring out all the ease of finding all your items and stuff. Smart and I still are finding stuff 4 years later.
Hey, do I remember correctly that you had a fruit tree outside of your house, and we used to get, and you was maybe going to take a cutting or dig one up or anything? Did that ever happen?
Lemons.
I have a replacement lemon tree. Some Myers lemons over there by that cardboard. I don't think the
Okay.
internet will reach that far.
You're going to have a
And
couple
then
years thing, huh?
here's my raspberry bushes. We've been eating several handfuls a day off of this.
Nice.
I'm gonna put a cage around it so they're up off the ground because they're all just growing on the ground right now,
I bet your chicken would like them.
flopping all over the ground.
Hey, were those
Yeah,
eggs
she
on the
comes
ground?
over and eats them with me. Those are like oranges, tortilla chips, like rice,
Okay.
just like kitchen scraps and stuff. And then this is all my hash water and hash trim from yesterday. It's already turned brown.
You going to
All
make
right.
a lot of hash? Were you going to hash a lot of this harvest?
I don't know. It's too hard for me to do all that. It sucks.
Yeah,
It does.
A lot of work.
you got a lot of work ahead of you, regardless.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a lot.
Like if it was easier, I would do it, but that's a lot of work, man.
It is. It's tedious.
I'll try to go to my tomatoes. I don't know how good the internet connection will be.
Oh yeah.
What you got going on?
Let's see if we can read that.
quite make it out. Is that
It
Cherokee?
says Cherokee Cabron. It's a hybrid Cherokee. And then this is cherry tomatoes. I really like those bush tomato plants.
You ever try the yellows? The yellow cherries?
Yeah, they're delicious.
Yeah, I like those too.
And then pepper plant. Looks like it's got some aphids on it. Let's see. And then there's another one right here. This one kind of gets a street light all night long. Well, they all do, but this one is kind of
No
like you
kidding.
can see.
It doesn't
You
seem
can
like
see
it
it.
affects the others.
Yeah, I know. Like you can totally tell that the buds on this one aren't as clumped together. They're more airy.
Huh.
Yeah, there's a street light right there.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna put some black tape on it tonight.
You got a BB gun?
Yeah, I don't want to do anything to vandalize it. I'm just gonna put a piece of tape on it.
Yeah, I was going to say put
really
reflector
smart.
on it. Yeah,
Yeah, tape will probably
Good.
melt.
a lot of wing. Put a little wing on it.
Yeah, that's what you need.
Yeah. Well, I want to do something that to where it looks like it's just the light and they don't come and bother me.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it's like a stupid bike trail they just put in there.
Can you just turn it, maybe?
No.
Get one of those big foil bacon trays. Just cut a section out and just make the extend the reflector and just angle it away.
Yeah, they're gonna see that.
Yeah, but it's not locked. If they remove it for you to go and put it back on again, is a bit of tin foil.
Depends where you are.
I'll think of something.
Yeah.
Just unscrew the bulb. If it's not an LED, just unscrew the bulb.
Just go all autos. All autos next year. Then you get that 24-hour light cycle.
Should we do the whole branch or just the top of the bud?
What's the whole branch look like? Any down below? Take off the
Oh,
top
let's just-
first and then look at what's left.
Yeah, take a little bit off and see what you see there. I want to let Greg Jack know that he's hooked up. We're coming over. We'll check your stuff out here directly.
How about we just take the whole branch and then we'll hang it up and try it out.
You got enough, you can do it. So.
Smells good.
Yeah.
Nice.
I would say it's like 2 weeks away, but because it still smells a little bit creamy. Oops, hit the ground.
On Scola.
Nice.
We lost Grow Shack Kev. If he's out there, please come back on. We're going to come over.
Yeah, there's a suggestion for you, Base. You can
what's that?
Pack the sensor on the thing with a little bit of mud. You know, the sensor that tells it to come on.
No, I don't think it's dark all the time and stay on all the time.
That's true. It'll be on 24 hours a day.
Dr. Leave Alone says stick a little light on it. Just
You'll
get a
have to
little,
put
little
little
light.
flashlight and tape
Yeah, I
it
was
to it, pointing
backwards.
at that.
But
Yeah.
your head was in the right place. It was just on the back.
No, it was gone.
Trick the sensor. Just don't do it our way.
Trick the sensor.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Grow Shack Kev, come on back. We still got a lot of time. We can check out your garden. It looked like there was a plant there in the front.
Uh-oh. Am I still here or did I get knocked off?
You're here.
All good.
You keep freeze. My camera keeps freezing up on my end, but I think it's telling me I have a bad connection. It's unstable. Move closer.
So the
to
next process in my yard is to clean all this shit out right here. That's nothing but thick thorns and grapevines.
That's usable. That's usable square footage.
Yeah. All right. So up closer to the house, I got some mint and just like weeds growing. I guess it's called mallow, but it's edible.
Mallow cup.
Chard or yeah, Swiss chard. Chives. And then I have like basil and stuff growing around it. And then there's some cilantro back there too. Onions, thyme, chard, sunflower seeds, thyme, oregano, and just some stuff that's growing from the seeds that I'm throwing out for my chicken. I think it's called millet. And there's my bell pepper plant that I put into a container so I can have bell peppers during the winter.
Nice.
That plant's 3 years old already. More oregano and aloe, celery, chard, kale, and look, there's some powdery mildew on that leaf.
Yep.
Sunflowers, wheatgrass, might be carrots down there, I'm not sure. But this is oregano, wheatgrass, a miniature pumpkin, cilantro, that's what that is. And then just some stuff that's seeded up off my plants just from growing them out to seed. That's a chard growing inside this patch of grass or whatever this stuff is. There's a couple more chard plants in there.
That's great.
But that's basically the garden tour. So if you want to give somebody else a turn.
It was nice seeing it. Thanks.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Always a pleasure. I'm not sure what happened to Grow Shack Kev. I don't know if they got tired of waiting and couldn't wait no more or not. I kind of feel bad now. I should have asked them. But if you're listening, maybe they'll come back. And Agnes came back for a while too, and then they jumped off after a couple minutes. So I'm not sure if it's connection.
Agnes is. I'll just speak for Agnes. He's a little bit new to this. He's only just took the band-aid off and started doing this online chat and business and whatnot. So he's a little bit like us older guys. We're a little bit tech unsavvy. So he's got to bear with some people in the community. They've never been on a live show or maybe one or two or whatever, but yeah, he's finding his feet. He'll be back.
I was like that when I started. I was like that. You got to start somewhere.
And it feels weird to show your grows and shit at first. You're like, no one's ever seen this really, and now I'm showing 56 people at one time.
I mean, it's the whole weird thing about I often do it a lot. I talk over people and stuff, and I really try not to. But sometimes, you know, I feel really bad, and sometimes, you know, yeah, it's a whole different thing you got to get used to. Is, you know, it's like when you're talking and online, it's a little bit different because you can't just have a conversation. You got to wait till the other person is clear, and sometimes you get this sort of lag or delay. So you think you're not interrupting someone, but you might be because of the lag or the delay, and you end up speaking together at the same time. And yeah, it's all a bit of a head mess when you first get on it.
Yeah, it is. That's why it's nice when you come on, when people first come on, to find a show like ours that kind of has that in the back of our minds, so that we can kind of help them along at first, give them some extra long silence, you know.
Well, I've said it before, you know, we don't read from a script, so it's bound to happen that we talk over each other, and don't mean for it to happen, but shit happens. Apologies now and in the future.
You can't see anybody's face, or not all of us show our faces, so there's no real like you know, body cues of when someone's trying to speak up or whatever. So I get it. We just try to be as respectful as we can and give everybody the chance.
I'm quite bad for it though. I apologise, everyone. You know, because
Me too.
sometimes I can get hyper as well. You know, so it's like you're like a kid with a new toy, and sometimes you know, it's like Agnes. He started speaking to all his friends and stuff, and he's like, you know, it's I don't know. You just I don't know. It's a learning experience, and it's quite endearing because, you know, you're almost like you're showing yourself to other people as well. It's that aspect of it all. You're showing a little bit of yourself, which is, you know, normally we're all in the chat behind the screens and have that anonym. Oh, yeah, I'll put that word. Anonymity.
Nice.
The other thing about coming on the show is when you're showing your plants for the first time, it's not like everybody's got terrible plants. You know, I think a lot of the people on the panel can be intimidating to a new grower, and they see these massive plants people have, and they're like, shit. That's how I felt when I first started, was like, I had some dinky little autos, and it was like for the first time, and I was like, I can't measure up to these people, but I want to show my shit off. So, you know, but then it turns out, guess what? Nobody fucking judges anybody on their plants. Come on and get help if you need it. And if your plants look like shit, we still want to see them, you know?
Yeah, even the best growers got problems, you know. I mean, we all run into problems still. I mean, it just happens. Bound to happen.
The stupid question is the stupid question is the one you don't ask.
That's it. Humble pie is not a taste foreign to any of our palates. That's for damn sure. And that's the only way you can learn, man. It's kind of, that's why we have. We try to help people avoid some of the pitfalls that we've all have and sometimes still have, and
working through those growing pains with you by our side makes, you know, sometimes when we're having problems a little easier.
I love seeing my friends succeed.
Plus, there's some very smart people in the community.
It's not labeled Sundazed, and I know it all.
That's right.
You know, sometimes I come across like that as well. You know, it's like I come across like I'm preaching and stuff, but
oh no.
Sometimes I like to think of it as I'm just convicted or I believe in what I'm saying. And there's when I generally talk about like healthy stuff, and that I just want to help people and have people feel healthy, and you know, and just make people happy, you know, whatever way, shape, or form. And yeah, sometimes I get a little bit overbearing and stuff because I don't know. I'm just like that way. I just get a little bit addicted to stuff. I get into something, and then it's like, yeah, it's like mind consuming. A lot of the time, I just want to learn everything. I want to share everything. It's crazy. But yeah, this is what this. Think this what this is all about is just learning and sharing, and you know, and getting on. And it's like when we all come. Sorry, one last little word. When we all come together, we're fucking strong. You know that we have that unity. And that's what
There's only one complaint we ever get about Ice and I being on our show, and that is he makes everybody hungry with those big cuts of meat coming off the stove, coming out of the door.
That's right.
I'm telling you, I'm loving this carnivore diet. I challenge everyone to a 90 days, challenge. Just eat meat for 90 days, and I don't think you'll need 90. I think you'll feel in 14 days you'll be like, yeah, this is the way I'm now going to live. And I'm quite pleased, and I've never been one to show off my body and stuff like that, but I ain't got a problem with taking my t-shirt off right now and stuff, and just and just.
I was about
It's
to.
gonna be the new flasher.
Hey, I was just about to say, don't forget that time that Ice and I showed his nipple on here. That's why people really come here.
Okay, muscles. Let's see it, muscles. He's gonna flex that bicep. I know he is.
Yes, he is.
I had man boobs. I had man boobs 6 months ago. I had a good cup size there. Anyway, they're gone. They're gone. All that fatty stuff is just gone, and all I'm eating is red meat.
You won't be needing a man's ear or a bro.
Oh my!
You might as well get those nipples pierced, man.
I remember when Ice and I had his 50th birthday with us, and he vowed to be in better shape, and that was a year or two ago at least now, and it seems like he's done it. And his your youthful exuberance has returned, and it's a great thing to see. The enthusiasm you have for growing and all that other stuff. There he goes.
Yeah, your attitude. Hell yeah. Bring out the guns. We all got tickets to the gun show. Hell yeah.
I feel fucking like I've never felt this good in my life. It's like it's maybe it's the way we're all supposed to feel, and this is just what feeling normal is supposed to be like. It's like you get up, you love life. You feel healthy. You look healthy. You're not. Oh, I've got dodgy tummy today, or I've got a headache, or I've got shit. So all these, or I ache and things like that. I'm overweight. All these little things just disappear when you eat correctly. Right, I'm not just functions. I'm not just using someone else's script either. Like I said, I like to try stuff, and I'll experiment, and I'll do stuff for myself. And like I say, I've turned shit around in 4 months, 4.5 months. I've been eating this just meat only diet, carnivore, and it's turned my life around. Really have.
Glad to hear it, man.
I'm done.
When you feel good, you exude good, and you attract good, and things just start to fall into place. And you have more of a motive to get up in the mornings, put your nice clothes on. I notice if I find myself sitting around in my jogging pants too long, I start to get that weird feeling. I got clothes on, So I get it, man. It's like it's a snowball effect. When you feel good, you dress good, you surround yourself with good, and we are the company we keep.
Yep.
Wardrobe malfunctions. Yeah, there we go. I see Sky's over there. It started with one cola. It looks like he took a little more, though. Did you get some more off, Sky?
You find more right? That one up.
So what I took off, so can you guys see that?
Yeah.
So that whole top of the bud was eaten halfway through. So that piece.
Compost.
And this piece. I don't know if you guys can see that or not.
Oh, we can.
You see that like brand in the middle there? That disgusting shit in the middle.
Yeah. So those two pieces are bad. And then that's good. I looked through all that stuff already. It's good.
Excellent.
That's not bad then.
Hang her up.
A lot of.
There's a tester strain for you.
Yeah.
Tester cola.
Yep.
It tastes good. I'm chewing on some and it's good.
Okay. I never thought of that. You go carnivore on the plant, huh?
Oh yeah, if you guys aren't eating your sugar leaves as you're trimming, you're missing out.
Well, J5, shout out to J5. He introduced me to the phrase bud meat. So
Yeah,
you're getting down on some bud meat.
nug meat.
Nug
Bud
meat.
meat and
Nug meat. Is that what it was?
I
Nug
don't
meat?
know.
No, it was probably bud. It was probably
I
bud
think it
meat.
was bud meat.
Either way, I thought that was pretty cool. I knew exactly what he meant. He cut some off today, a chunk of meat. This is the shitty part about growing outside, man. Getting mold and bugs and powdery mildew, and I guess it's part
But
of
like
the.
J5 said,
You're
there's a
scared.
certain percentage, you're going to lose a certain percentage, so you count on it.
Yeah, you definitely lose some, and not everything's gonna be perfect. But when it hits off, man, oh my goodness.
It's like that
No,
saying. I learned a saying when I was doing survival training. If you can't tie a knot, tie a lot. And it just
That's
means
it.
if you don't know how to do a fancy knot, then just do a shitload. So just plant a shitload of plants, and some of them will make it. You'll be fine.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Let's see, where am I gonna hang this?
Are you drying outside too?
Well, yeah, I was told that I'm not allowed to bring it in this house this year.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna
Permeating
string
the
a,
walls.
I'm gonna string a string between these two trees here. This tree and that tree, and probably put like a tarp over it and just hang it right there.
Smart.
That way, then when the rain comes, it ain't getting rained on.
Austin and I's got the mass production going on that seed planting.
I see that.
That's a good way of doing it.
There's a lot of them there,
Yeah.
too.
These are perfect.
20.
Little seed vials. They are perfect for making your holes, for putting your seeds in. I don't know what everybody else uses, but I use that's my preferred hole poker.
How many are you doing?
30.
36?
I don't know how many's in there, but I'll probably do another tray of sweat. I'll do another. Got source some more soil, and I'll probably do another full tray. I'll probably do 2 trays. So what's
You got
that?
30 there.
3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah,
6,
18.
6 times 5.
I use a pencil. Just the tip of the pencil to the painted part is just about enough for the seed.
It's 30 in that tray.
30.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
That's a good tip about the pencil.
That's a breeder pack there if you're going same strain.
Yeah, I've got two strains going. I'm going to do the witch's brew and the can of fire. So
You probably got 20 of each, huh?
yeah, I might even just throw some. If I've probably got more than that. Yeah.
You had a bunch in that paper towel. Both of them. Yeah. Mung beans.
You got some nice little tap roots. These have been inoculated as well. Like I always talk about seed priming. Yeah, it's why you see the brown stuff in there. It's not dirty water. It's just got Bacillus subtilis and trichoderma in there. Some fish seaweed extract and some amino acids and some sort of like sugars to feed the bacteria and the trichoderma. But yeah, that's
Long roots. Jeez, man.
They're ready to rock.
this
Right
is the
level
best.
midnight.
Today,
This is
yeah.
the best thing you can do to your grow, in my opinion, to protect it for the rest of your grow from pathogenic bacteria or mold. Is inoculate it straight from the get go. You ain't gonna get these ain't gonna suffer dampening off. They're not gonna suffer all the other little things we worry about with seeds. They're going to resist. They're going to colonize as they establish in the soil. They're going to colonize, and they're going to resist. But they're going to put out all these beneficial compounds that are after growth. The Bacillus subtilis it's got so many growth promoting properties about it as well. So yeah, in my opinion, you don't need all these mycos and endo, ecto, and all that shit. You don't need 13 strains of trichoderma. You need one strain of trichoderma that's proven, and you need one strain of Bacillus subtilis. The two work together hand in hand. You got all the back bases covered. You don't need to worry about all these other stuff. Yeah, it'd be nice to research some other stuff but it's this is easy. This is the easy stuff. This is
Easy and effective.
easy. Yeah, it survives anaerobic conditions. It harsh pH conditions. It's pretty solid.
That's important. Very important. I'm with J5. I like the fuzzy taps, man.
Yeah, the pom poms are the best, aren't they? Yeah, you got to struggle though, because I don't normally do the paper towel, but I like it when you because I'm not going to pull it off, and I know them little fuzzy bits are going to be stuck to that paper towel slightly, and you're going to pull them off and damage them a little bit. So I like seed to soil, but I just wanted to just get these in the paper towel, choose the best, because I've got so many, probably not going to keep them all.
Right.
I'm just going to pick the ones that are looking really strong already on the taproot. So I'm also I'm sort of like what do you call it, pheno hunting from the taproot.
Yeah, I get it. I can't wait to watch, see how it goes down.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen other people go from 12-12, but I don't think I've ever had anyone do it on this show. 12-12 from seed. I've kind of seen results at the end, or they were halfway through or whatever, and some of them pretty impressive actually. And the numbers in square plants per square foot made up for,
I think I need to poke the holes a little bit deeper and a little bit wider to get that root in there.
Yeah. I'll start on your soil. This time next week you'll have nothing but 2-inch seedlings.
Yeah.
And if the shell is just on the surface there, so I didn't bury the shell. I just left the shell on the top, and I just poked the hole deep enough to take that root, and I'll just give it a little firm around the root after it's gone in the hole. Right, I'm going to start at one end because I'm going to get a little bit fucking silly and forget
That's what Dave Martin was saying in the chat. You might have to do a little bit deeper of a hole for some of those because of how established the embryonic root is.
You just need a little bit wider, really. So just put it in there and give it a wiggle. These are pretty much this is about the length of the tap root, so it's pretty much ideal. I'll now pull one out and put it up against it.
They're saying in the chat you should mix up some of that seed starter and sell it. The entrepreneurial spirit is alive here on the Smart Poker YouTube channel.
It's not my seed starter. It's a greenhouse. It's a greenhouse product. It's the product that I use it every 2 weeks. Well, that's what they recommend using it is every 2 weeks. It's their you get it's their grow system. What I use is the bio line is a 3-part of dry amendments. You've got your grow, you got your bloom, and then you've got your bio, which is it's called enhancer. But that's where all the, like your microorganisms and stuff. But essentially, it's just like powdered nutrients. You feed it once for your veg cycle. Is enough in the powdered nutrients. They've pretty well worked out that they do start to run out of food when they say they will. If you give it the right dose, you've got roughly about 8 weeks if you give it a full dose, you know, and that's the average flowering cycle. You want it to start fading out and running out of food around about that time. That's perfect because it's just like water only. You do your top dressing or your feed, you mix it in with your soil, however you're doing it, and you know, and you just water only from that point, and you just use that the part just every 2 weeks to give them like a boost, put in the bacteria and the trichoderma that are just going to keep producing and defend them for you, because you know they're the stuff that's really doing the mining and making the stuff that's plant accessible, plant available. So you want that to that's just gone and harvested or mine and all the dry amendments you put in there. So you put your dry amendments in there, then you put your bacteria and stuff that will keep eating them dry amendments until they're all gone.
Good stuff.
Oh, that's a nice long one.
And I'll probably put I've got another one of these trays just to slap over the top, maybe until I don't know. No, I'm going to leave them actually. I would have done if they hadn't sprouted. If I was putting them straight into the soil, I would have just put another tray over the top until they'd cracked or whatever. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to have to. They're fine. The only thing I'm going to struggle about is the light. How much? Oh, it's a bit of a weird one. Here we go. No. Right. I thought I had a double one then, but no, it's not. It's just the shells come off it.
Did the shell come clean off of it?
Yeah. I thought it was two stuck together coming out there. So I've got that on one of the other ones.
They're ready. Brian 420 says, he's asking about the brown stuff that you had on the paper tiles. Was that just the bio line?
Yeah, I'll now grab the packet and I'll just show you what it is. Read that.
He apologizes. He got confused. I think I'm a little confused too.
I think I'm a little dazed and confused.
I'm a little Sundazed and confused over here. My wife's hiring 2 Georgia pines on a piece of brownie that XYZ sent us. Her eyes are glazed over, man.
Stratosphere.
Yeah.
Stratosphere for sure.
Okay, let's put it up there so everybody will know what he is. Now, is this the only ingredient that mixed with water is all you put on your seeds?
No, sorry. Right, I'm just going to go through it. Right, this is the grow part. Yeah, comes in a separate bag, and it's just a powder dry amendment. If you want to look at the powder, I'll give you a little look at what it is. I think you've seen me applying this before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite nice. It's like a bit of feather meal. Can't remember what all the ingredients are, but it's an all-in-one complete food for your vegetative stage. Yeah, just like you were using a bottle, but you only got to use this once, and that'll last you for if you use the right application for however long you're veg. And if you're going for a big long veg, maybe you want to, maybe in about a month or two, maybe add some more or whatever if you see a deficiency. But there's also a bloom part. So you switch when you go into bloom, and you don't use that one anymore, and you use bloom. But this is what I've inoculated with. This is the third part of it's humic acid seaweed, and I'll read it out. It's 75% humic acid, 3% fulvic acid, 10% seaweed extract from Aspergillium nocidium, 10 colony forming units per gram of Trichoderma harrisum, and 10 colony or whatever 10 little dash to or 10 to whatever that means, colony forming units per gram of Bacillus subtilis. It's got a pH of 9.3. carbohydrates, it's got allergenic acid, mannitol, fructidans, amino acids. It's got alanine, aspartic acid, glutamic acid, glycine, isolene, leucine, lysine, methionine, phenylalanine. That's the one that you really want. If you want your colours and that to rock out, you need that phenylalanine because that's the precursor to all your anthocyanins, proline, tyronase, valine, and tryptophan. So I would take it's just like an essential amino acid. I'm not sure exactly whether it's just geared up for the bacteria or whether it's geared up for the plant or a bit of a combination of both. But yeah, that's what I've inoculated the seeds with because it's got everything in there that you need to establish a dominant microbial colonization.
Is that 9.3 pH? Is that what that says?
Yeah, but you have to pH at that. If you're in the soil, it's not really too much because the soil's just going to counteract that anyway. But I generally pH my water down to about. If you were using RO, that would come out at 9 point whatever. But if when you're putting it in with minerals that are going to buffer it, it's different. But if you want to be inoculating, you pretty much want to be using the cleanest water because you won't be killing anything with your fluoride, your chlorine, or anything like that. So I use the reverse osmosis when I'm inoculating. I'm not worried about the pH, but if I am, I'll just bring it down to just as long as it's under 7. I'll use a little bit of citric acid or something like that. Or I might just add the citric acid first, bring the pH of the water down, and then I'll add but I'll have a rough idea of how much I've got to add from the first time I ever done it to a bucket of water or whatever to maintain the pH. It's not a specific amount that I use. I just sort of like eyeball it and just sort of like throw a little bit in the palm of my hand in the bucket, and that seems good enough for me. I don't really check it that much because I've done it so many times I don't need to.
And then tryptophan, that's that amino acid that makes you sleepy, isn't it? The stuff they put in turkey.
Yeah,
Makes you sleepy at Thanksgiving.
Yeah. I think, all these amino acids, I look at the aminos, they're like cheat codes for plants because you can follow feed the amino acids, and it is like you save plant energy. The plant has to use energy to harvest and process the nutrients and break them down into amino acids. So by applying just the amino acid form, you save that plant all that energy from having to break them down, and it can concentrate on staying healthy and maybe fighting off pests and making pretty colors come out and things like that. And it's got more resources to allocate to do other stuff rather than just breaking down food all the time.
Bee person got some good. Looks like he's searching through some seeds there and getting some sift.
And
I
a
thought
lot
he was going to grab I thought he was going to grab a straw there for a second.
You drop that in a pipe.
I just sit down here all night and sort through these seeds and make little chunks of hash.
That actually sounds like a fun night.
Yeah. Hey, we're down.
It's
Time goes
cathartic.
fast. We're down to the last 4 minutes here. I wanted to make sure everybody got a chance to say their goodbyes and let people know where they can find you. And we can start with, we got lined up here for us. First one on there, Sky overhead. Looks like a fat bud there. That's one you're going to smoke, Sky?
That's the one that had the caterpillar in it. I trimmed all the caterpillar stuff off, and I'm smoking it right now.
All right.
Yeah, it works good. It's still a little bit preemie. Definitely needs to go about 2 more weeks.
Right
But
on.
thank you for having me on and letting me show my garden. I appreciate it. I appreciate both you, Smot, and Crispy. You guys rock. Thanks for having me on. And thanks for all the encouragement from all the other growers out there that encouraged me to get on here and show my garden. Thank you very much. Everybody have a killer day.
We
You too,
appreciate the
thanks.
kind words, and we appreciate you showing us your garden. Very
Yes.
beautiful, and hope you come on again. And don't be a stranger.
Anytime. Welcome anytime.
Everyone's welcome. Up
Sounds
next.
good.
Thanks, buddy. Seed Man, you're up next. I know we got our goth girls. Thanks again for that. And I wanted to tell you, the packaging wasn't bad. You said you wasn't very happy with it. It might not have been what you expected, but it seemed pretty
Very
good.
cool.
Yeah,
Very cool.
strong.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm seedperson1 on Instagram or seedperson1@gmail.com. And yeah, it was like a test. It was like a test run. You know, I got the smallest minimum order just to see what it was about. But the reason I don't like it is because you have to stick your fingers way down in that little groove to get it open, and it's kind of hard to actually get the seeds out or in. So it was like, you know, but everything else turned out the way I was hoping. So, but I hope to see her in everybody's gardens sometime in the future. It'd be cool. Yeah.
Thanks again. Up next, we'll jump over to Isenai. It looks like he's busy, and I'm interrupting.
All right. Cheers, everyone. Just have a good time and enjoy life if you can, and make the switch. You will. I'll guarantee it. Piss and puff.
Good deal, buddy. Thank you. He got some work ahead of him today. Up next is Jace20.
Okay, Jace20 at Instagram. Thanks for hosting again, Smart Crispy. Crispy, I think you need some more brownie. And cheers to the panel here. Cheers to chat. We'll see you guys next time.
Right on. And Artman's up.
Artman, 2 N's, 420 underscore. And yes, I think I see you way up there, Crispy. Way.
I'm walking through the clouds for sure.
Have fun.
Thank you. And thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us and making my Sunday awesome. Cheers, everyone. Catch you on Wednesday. Grower love.
Grower love.